Cardiologist. Cardiologist. You know, you can't sing that song. I mean, you can't sing that word. Cardiologist. No, you can't. It's just impossible. Because it's a scary word. You know, I remember the first time I was told to go to the cardiologist, and I went to the cardiologist, and they put me on this treadmill, and they were doing my EKG, and all of a sudden the PA that was overseeing me, she said, I need to get the doctor. And the cardiologist came into the room, and when the cardiologist came into the room, he looked at that chart and went, let's get him to do this and this and this, and they changed my little regimen there, and I had to do it again. And when they put me back on the cardiology hookup, the cardiologist said, I think that's just him. I don't think it's something wrong. I think it's just him. And what they found out was that my heart is not like your heart. My heart is unique. My heart has a rhythm. It's got a beat that is unlike any other. It goes ba-doom, boop, ba-doom, boop, ba-doom, boop, you know? And so it was a little different, and it's remained different to this day. I got a little dip at the end of my doop. But you know, the very essence of going to a cardiologist is anxious, but it's good to have cardiologists. I know nothing about the heart. Well, I do know that it beats and it's got veins and it's a big muscle and all this kind of stuff, but I don't know too much about the heart. And so I'm glad that I have these doctors that are cardiologists that know about the heart, and they know how to put it on there and listen to you, and they know how to hear the swishes inside and tell what the swishes mean and what the swishes mean and where the swishes are going. And I appreciate that. But you know, your heart is not just a physical reality. Your heart is also a spiritual reality. The Bible talks about the heart over and over and over. And it tells us that the heart is very important, and the heart is synonymous with the soul. It's the inside us, the eternal us. And you know, when we're born again, our soul, our heart can be connected to our spirit, and we have this supernatural connection, a direct connect to God. Now, anybody has a direct connect to God as far as praying to Him and possibly getting an answer from Him. But when we have the Holy Spirit in our spirit, He teaches us, He shows us things to come, He guides us into truth, and He reminds us of what we already know that we need to put into practice at a new time, in a new place, in a new space. So then in the study of the heart, and what I am is I'm your soul coach, or I'm your heart coach. I'm wanting to come alongside of you if you'll trend with me, if you'll stay with me, if you'll go to philunderwood.com and make sure you get all my writings that come to you every week or two, and that you come back and watch these little 5-minute videos that I do. And even if you'll connect with me on Sundays when we do the Sunday thing, then it'll be great. But right now, today, we want to talk about the heart, because it's the important part of you, and I'm coaching you in heart stuff, because your heart matters. John said, and he's inspired by the Holy Spirit, he says, I want you to prosper, move along successfully in life, journey well in life, and be in health. Yeah, I like that. Even as your soul prospers. So your soul prospering, your soul having a successful journey in its creative purpose to be connected to God and guide you through life, your soul is very important. Jesus says, what will a man give in exchange for his soul? There's nothing more important than this. So the wisest man that ever lived, his name was Solomon, and he wrote this book, a lot of the book, of what we call Proverbs. I like it. It's proverbs. It's actions to do and to pay attention to, and to keep at the top of the list. And he writes this set of things, and I'm not going to go over every one of them, but I'm going to pull one out, because it's okay to pull just one out in Proverbs. Hardly anywhere else in the Bible can you just pull one thing out. For Proverbs, it's okay. In Proverbs 4:23, it says this: keep your heart with all diligence. Now, we looked at already a verse the other day that said, be diligent to keep your soul. Pay attention to your soul. So keep your heart with all diligence, for out of your heart, the inner person, flow the issues of life. Everything about your life is affected by your soul. Your confidence, the lack of fear, the lack of doubt, your understanding of who you are, what you are, your identity, your purpose, your meaning, all of that flows out of your soul. And I want to coach you in that. So here's what I'm telling you to do. Number one, follow me. Not that I'm the guru, but just follow me because I'm pursuing soul health and soul growth. And everything I learn, I'm going to share it with you, okay? And we're going to do this thing right, and we're going to do it together, and we're going to do it well, and we're going to be soul healthy and soul prosperous and soul successful. Can't wait to see you next time right here. Hook up with me, philunderwood.com. Make sure you get all my writings, get all my books, get all my stuff. A lot of it is free unless you want to support what we're doing. That would be wonderful if you support what we're doing. And I'll tell you more about that later. But right now, just keep your heart with all diligence, for out of it flow the issues of life.